Adam, this has become your beat. You do a fantastic job of covering the Opster. You just sent me over a clip while we were on the show. Is that where you want to start things off today?
That'd be a great place. It will pick up right where you left off on Saturday when you were watching them discuss their favorite bagel orders. Well, it was a very funny clip, and it reminded me of this other similar podcast I had seen also do a similar bit. So we're going to watch them both and decide which one we like best.
Do you take part in the bagel and locks?
All right, you want to know my bagel order?
Go ahead.
This is the good stuff. This is why people are tuning in. All right, my bagel order. Everything bagel. Huh?
Okay, I'm following you.
Right there. That's an amateur move.
Smear. What do you guys call it? A smear? A smear of cream cheese, right?
Okay.
Then you take the capers and you push them into the cream cheese, right? Push them in because you don't want them rolling off your fucking bagel.
You lost me, but go ahead.
And then a nice thinly sliced piece of salmon.
Lox. If they get the white fish,
I call it salmon. And they go, you mean lox? I go, no, the salmon.
No,
give me a piece of the salmon, thinly sliced. And then you got to toast, obviously, the bagel, too. I forgot that part. That's my bagel order.
What do you put, like, on your bagel? I do peanut butter. I love peanut butter.
I just do cream cheese and lox.
Peanut butter is good, but
maybe onions.
Usually cream cheese.
I like chive cream cheese. It's got like a good flavor to it. So.
Yeah, I do like that.
I don't like.
Does it have like the green stuff in it?
Yeah. I don't like cream cheese like at all.
What even is a chive? Like, is there any flavor? I know that I've had the cream cheese and it tastes good, but is that the actual chive flavor?
I think the scallions and the everything bagel like match perfectly together, and I'm a big fan of like everything bagels. So
big scallion guy over here.
Does the cream cheese? Is that like the cream cheese that you usually use?
The Empty Foodie Boys. Good call, Adam. This is the conversation I want from these guys. So they take it seriously. No one's arguing. They're just like, I'm also a big cream cheese guy.
No one said, fuck peanut butter.
Yep. No, it's good. It's good stuff.
And then they had a sponsor provide them with bagels, and then they ate them on the air and let you hear the crunch of each one and then rated them like they were on a show.
I mean, it is a show, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah.
Are people still watching this Empty Foodie Boys? Is it still a thing?
It's not as popular as it once was, but okay. I'm glad it exists.
I like it too. I'm a fan. All right, let's go back to the 6th of November and find out what the Opster was talking about, what he was up to last week.
Yeah, right at number 1, it's nice to see Opie doing what he's supposed to be doing. Hosting, introducing, the radio shtick that he is known for, and he really excels at it here.
All right. We're going to start a little differently today. I got my friend Michael G. Potter. I met him at Strawberry Fields when I was doing my other live stream where I just wander around like an idiot all over New York, finding interesting people and messing with New Yorkers. And I ran into Michael G. Potter, who performs live at Strawberry Fields every afternoon?
Well, now daylight savings time gone. It's on the weekends in the morning.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. And now,
good old daylight savings.
Yeah, the sun goes down at 2:30 in the afternoon.
My fangs
I forgot.
come out.
Your fangs come out.
My fangs come out.
And so he live streams from Strawberry Fields on the weekends now. And I
live stream from home, too.
You live stream from home?
Yeah. Where's your home? Richmond Hill.
What's your address?
Don't dox me, eh?
But Michael's going to start this live at Gephardt's with a little, what you're going to do? You're going to do some Dylan? All right, check out our new friend, Michael G. Potter.
Well, he really did his homework on that one. Really good prep, Opie, for that. I ran into this guy one time, and I'm going to tell you all about him. Nope. None of that's correct. Oh, okay.
Every bit wrong. And now he's
Opie
about to
discovered
play...
this guy named Mustard back in the day, this homeless guy who came in and sang Radiohead's Creep on an acoustic guitar. And he had this like over the top, the way he sang it. I'm a creep. He did the whole fucking stupid thing. Adam would have liked it. And Opie decided he was going to make a star out of him. He's like, Mustard, you and me, we're going to go places. And he really like took him under his wing. And then it turned out that Mustard was a drug-addicted homeless person, so it didn't really work out well. But I'm wondering if Opie's seeing a similar thing in this gentleman, where he's going, all right, this guy is a busker. He's a loser. I can fix it. I can help him out with my platform.
You're exactly right, because he's a famous artist, supposedly Opie, who goes around town casting the unleashed New York City.
Yep.
And what he can find is the one person standing there with a microphone going, help me, help me, help me. And he's like, I found that guy, the one that everyone can see. And there's a reason that no one's helping him at the moment. And you're going to see that as he starts to play this Bob Dylan song in the next clip. Let me just remind you guys that the first line of this song is, well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe.
Okay.
Michael G. Potter.
And there ain't no use in turning on. No, ain't no use in calling. And there ain't no use in calling out my name, yeah. Like I never done before. You know what? I gotta start. I gotta do that over. I'm sorry, man. This is live,
This
right?
is
Memories?
going great. This is quite awkward. No. Let's acknowledge that it was awkward. No. Now I'm battling over your vocals. I just want to acknowledge how awkward that was. And Michael G. Potter is gonna try again, man. So here we go. Michael G. Potter live at Kip Highs.
And there ain't no use in sitting wonder why, babe.
There it is.
Thank you.
Your podcast stinks. Your podcast stinks.
This episode could be hard to listen to.
I knew you'd be upset as soon as I saw he was singing a Dylan song. I know how you feel about Bob Dylan. Adam, I had a feeling that he wouldn't live up to your expectations on that.
I also love Opie's, musical instincts. It was like the guy finally said the line right, and that's when Opie jumped in with, "Okay, shut it down,
Shut up.
Yep.
Hold on. No. This is where I shine, where I talk about how you suck.
Yeah, you started playing over me when I said how awkward it was.
Yeah, I know.
Jerk.
Opie, where I shine, is talking about how much you suck. So we have that in common. All right, so let's fast forward to the 10th of November.
Correct. This is the
what's
show's
happening
intro.
here?
And all Opie wants to do is go fishing, but unfortunately he can't.
No, he's getting crushed by the flu. So we've been taking turns all night just checking out his temperature. I took the 4 a.m. shift, and he's at a cool 102.7. 102.7. Oh my God, I think I worked for 102.7, didn't I? 102.7. WNEW, your home of rock. Yeah, so my son's got the call letters of WNEW as his temperature. So he was out.
Wow.
Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a teenage son living in my home. Do you need to watch someone who has a fever?
Nope.
Do you need to have a shift?
Nope.
To stare at a kid who's trying to sleep off a fever?
No, you give him the thermometer.
He also got this from the flu shot. He doesn't even have the flu. He took the flu shot and he had a strong reaction to it.
Having a reaction to this flu shot. Okay. I mean, if he's that concerned about it, maybe we should bring him to a hospital or something, an urgent care. But the fact that he just has to take a 4 a.m. shift, it's weird.
The fact that his son is presumably laying there in bed listening to him make jokes about his fever and the call letters from an old station he used to work at is not seeming to be very concerned.
Well, I mean, it was pretty funny, though. 102.7. That could be a frequency on an FM dial, if you think about it.
You're going to notice this theme about these men trying to not talk about something that just keeps creeping back in. The fact that he can't just stay on concern for his son, and that turns into WNEW is kind of a sickness.
Okay. Well, where are we going next, Adam?
Well, he's talking about the Sydney Sweeney controversy and questioning whether that ad inferred that white people have superior genes. And he's just
I thought we were doing a clip from this month. Is this is a clip from 3 months ago?
Oh, no, he's just getting in on story. He covers a lot of stuff, so he gets to things a little late. This is actually a couple days ago.
All right.
Yeah, if they did the same commercial with a piece of ass that was an African American woman, is that how you say it these days? Brown skinned. How do you say it? I don't know. Because man, there are times my son goes, "That's race." I'm like, "What? This is how we were brought up. That's how we used to say things." But if the same commercial was done with a black woman, piece of ass, I've seen them. We've all seen them. Would all the white people be screaming? Oh, probably. But God bless Sydney Sweeney. She sat down for an interview with those blinky blink guys. Blink, blink, blink. And they said, you want to apologize? And she's like, no, man, I don't want to apologize. No, I'm not apologizing. I love people that don't want to apologize. I love it. So Sydney Sweeney is the man today.
Boom! Hot take!
Trucker Andy doesn't like it.
What is he going on and on about?
I don't know.
He doesn't know either.
He has no idea. He's just like, yeah, people are mad about that. She's a white chick. What if she's a black chick? Yeah, people probably be mad about that too. Good stuff, Opie. Where was that thought exercise with you? It's really important that we did that.
This is all going to be a slow burn, but it is going to set fire because he is in a downward spiral. He needs therapy or something. He needs to talk about his childhood and what's going on with him, and he will turn anything into that. And that's what we're witnessing right here.
Okay.
I think in this next clip, he's talking about Sydney Sweeney, but he's really signaling to us.
Hey, she's got good genes because she's a piece of ass. You could be purple and be a piece of ass. I understood that.
Yeah, you did.
What does he mean by that?
No idea.
Okay, good.
No idea.
I was confused for a second.
But they accuse him of having a purple mouth, and he looks right at the camera and says, I know all about that.
Oh, is he still referencing his purple mouth? I've moved on from that. Holy shit.
We all moved on from the Sydney Sweeney controversy, but here we are, Carl.
All right, good point. Good point. I'll try to keep up. I'll keep up by slowing down.
But slowing, to an old man who is isolated, alone, and haunted by the murders that he's committed. In this next one, he's wrestling with the 6'7" that all the kids are saying.
Oh, boy.
And don't worry, he's going to figure it out.
Does it have something to do with a basketball player that was 6'7", and was it in a rap song? I was trying to figure it out right before I turned this thing on, and then I got lost when I was researching the stupid thing.
Yeah, we don't need your help on this one, OP. You can sit this one out. We weren't expecting you to break it wide open for us, to be honest with you.
Who says that on their show? Don't come to me for any answers. I'll just get bored and move on.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
Now, in this next one, Monotone Matt comes in with an interesting chat. He says, thank you for entertaining me, Opie. I've been down in the dumps, and you cheer me up. Opie recognizes the opportunity to do some good and focus on a friend.
Oh, good.
Hope you're doing better, Monotone, for real, man. And thanks for the $4.99. You didn't have to do that part of this. I would have talked to you anyway, brother. I want you to do all right. John Court's down there in Philly, $9.99. Holy shit! F all the politicians, 100%. 100%. Thank you. I need more people that agree with my F them all strategy. Okay. So we don't know what the 6'7" means. No one is telling me what the 6'7" means. 67 is your IQ. I get it. I'm stupid. Jesus. Dude, you're a hack. Shroom, you're a hack. Oh my God. All right, let me go back to let me put the $10 on back on the screen. All right, so we don't know what 6'7" means.
I don't know that he should be yelling at anyone's a hack.
No,
that seems like projection to me.
He's also thinking to himself, actually, that was a pretty good joke.
Yeah.
And to your point before, this is actually slightly better than Bill Burr.
It is. Yeah. At least he's focusing. He's reading the chat. He's kind of, he gets distracted pretty easily, but he's not just watching television and telling you that they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Because I don't care about that.
My favorite thing is the slight reveal that his own kids won't tell him what 6'7" means.
Yeah. Does he have children who are alive for that phenomenon?
Oh, good point. No.
Okay.
I was just going along with the narrative.
Yeah, the funny thing is, he says his kid has 102.7 degree fever. It's actually 0. It's actually 0. Where are we going next, Adam?
Well, I want to play that game again where we compare two different podcasts talking about the same topic. And this topic will be politics over the holidays with the family.
Oh, gosh, everyone wants to talk about that.
And you know the one family member, they're just spewing and spewing and spewing, and you hate their political beliefs. So what do? you unfollow them on Facebook. The unfollow over the unfriend. The unfollow means nothing. They don't know you unfollow them. All that means is like you won't see their shit in your feed. The brave people do the unfriend to family members because they see that shit.
Things you don't talk about at the Thanksgiving dinner table. Politics. Okay, especially in this day and age, one way or the other, you're going to get into an argument. You might lose a friendship or a family relationship. Ixnay on the politics at the Thanksgiving dinner table. Family. Nobody wants to hear all the time, when are you going to get a girlfriend? When are you going to get a boyfriend? To the single people or to the married couple. When are you going to have kids? Give it a rest for the Thanksgiving dinner. Money. I mean, people, you shouldn't talk about money anyway, but if you're doing well, good for you. But there's so many of us struggling, living day to day. Life is shitty with no money. Money issues, ixnay. Leave off the Thanksgiving table. And wait. You know, if you're on a diet, good for you. Just eat less. People love this holiday to chow, to gorge themselves. So let people live. Let people be themselves. Shut up about your weight. Things you shouldn't talk about at the Thanksgiving table. That wrapped up the 60 seconds with Scorch. Now for the brain cell stimulator.
Now, Scorch, I love that he's coming back. And I watched this video. I was very excited to see him doing this. It seems like those are all the things he doesn't want to talk about.
Seems like it. Very specific.
Don't talk to me about my weight, about money,
broadcasting skills.
Yeah, I don't want to bring up any of this stuff. It's all very embarrassing for me. When are you
Don't
going to
ask
get
people
married?
if they have a job. Don't ask them if they're getting married. Don't ask them. They don't want to ask.
Don't ask them if they've got their dick wet in the last century. Don't ask about that kind of thing. It's very rude.
Don't ask about the dive bar locator.
What happened to your friend Mikey?
Okay. Some other holiday.
All right, fair enough.
I miss Megan so much.
Oh, God.
Oh.
He's jerking off to Megan right now. That blob of goo. He was so horny for her.
We're all in agreement that Scorch did it better, correct?
Well, I don't know.
Delivered it better.
Yeah, I guess. I can't go along with you on this. You gave me nothing the last 3 segments. I'm giving you nothing on this one. I'm going to sell you on this one, Adam.
At least we knew when that was going to end.
Yeah, right. At least there's a countdown. If Opie showed a countdown, I'd be like, how much longer is he going to ramp? Oh, okay, 32 seconds. Good. All right.
I could do this.
Yeah, I can make this happen. Talking myself up. Come on, Carl. You got this. You got this.
You were doing great. You were doing great. In this next clip, he's going to bitch about Sam Roberts, and it's fun to see who also gets crab bucketed into this mess of Opie's life.
Diana, thanks for your $4.99. You just wasted it. I'm not spending time on stupid Sam Roberts, who's just sitting in the seat that I occupied for many years, that in a studio that was occupied by Opie and Anthony, and he's just sitting there rotting. No one's talking about his dumb, stupid satellite radio show. I mean, nobody. And he's still doing a version of our show. But the times that his shit comes up on my radar, it's like, you got Rich Voss on, do you? How about you blow off everything, Opie and Anthony, and do something completely different? Tell Rich Voss to go screw.
Hey, that's what I do.
I guess I talked about him, so thanks for your $4.
That's
all right,
my
let
job.
me go to Matthew. I think 67 means the actual number of bits you contributed to ONA. I get it. I sucked. Dude, you wasted $4.99.
No, he didn't.
But thank you.
No.
Thanks for your $4.99.
Well
I
spent.
got it. I admitted that the last few years on Opie and Anthony, I was wallpaper on my own show. I admitted that. I had 2 guys that it was more they had the chemistry, and they absolutely definitely pushed me out of the show. And I just sat there. I just fucking sat there for the last couple of years. I'll admit it. But there's plenty of great stuff I contributed to before the last couple of years
clip?
of ONA. All right. So
it was your wit that kicked you out of the show or pushed you out of the show. It wasn't their chemistry. I love that he tries to just be like, well, they just had good chemistry. No, they're just way funnier than you and more interesting and had compelling things to say. Yeah. And you weren't paying attention and didn't give a shit. We're playing Candy Crush.
Mm-hmm. He was honest for a second, and then
this thing with Sam Roberts. Adam, you got to cut these things shorter. It was 8 minutes ago now, but Sam Roberts had Rich Voss on the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, so we can never have a comedian that was ever on Opie and Anthony on his show, or else he's just doing the Opie and Anthony show?
We did that.
I remember vividly when Anthony was fired, and it was the Opie with Jim, and Opie's going, we're going to reinvent this. We want to do things different. This is not Opie and Anthony anymore. And it was all the exact same guests over and over again. So even though Opie declared he was doing things different, he couldn't do things different.
Also, he's copying him for having Rich Voss on. So anybody who has Rich Voss on their program is now copying Opie?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense either. No. He's just bitter because he saw Rich Voss. He knows he can't talk to Rich Voss anymore. They're not friends anymore. He's burned every bridge that he has. He'd love to have these people on the show. And the balls to say that no one's talking about Sam Roberts. The only people that are talking about Opie are people he doesn't want talking about Opie.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to hear me and Anthony and Patrick Melton, people like that, bring up his name because it's never going to be a positive thing.
He doesn't want to hear his own producer bring up his name. He doesn't want to hear any of this.
No, I know.
He does not want reality. But just when we thought we've given up on Opie, he has a sudden change of heart and remembers Monotone Matt is somewhere in the chat feeling blue.
That's right. He needs to be cheered up. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
People started thinking because they think too much. Like I said to that guy that was suffering from depression, Matthew, right? Where's Matthew again? Matthew. Where's Matthew? Oh, no, that's not him. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, Monotone Matt, right. You know, just live in the moment. Be your true self. Push through your depression, and you're going to be just fine, okay? All right. So then the people that have too much time on their hands and they have to just find the shit wherever they go.
Does it sound more like he was scolding him than giving him pepping him up or something like that?
It's more like grow a pair.
Yeah. Ah, man, I've been going through some really tough times. You know, chemo's pretty tough on my whole system. I've just been depressed, but I appreciate you being there to kind of get me through it. Oh, fucking grow up. Put a dumb smile on your face, you idiot. It's like, well, all right, well, now I'm not doing as good as I was, but.
And as for people with too much time on their hands, messing with people, that's what he does in Unleashed.
I know. That is literally the show format.
Yes.
I was really depressed and not sure how I was going to push forward until I talked to Opie, and he told me to push forward. And then I realized, it was really great. And notice how he always leaves him to either talk about hate or money. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, you'll be fine. Now let's go back to hating all of my enemies or cheering that this guy gave me more money, so I'm going to give him more attention.
It's amazing
in this
we've
next
gotten here.
Bit, he is going to try and find dirty lyrics that he heard his daughter singing in the car that offended him.
Oh, cool.
Let us in on the process.
I got to look up the lyric to this. Hold on. What's her name? Sarah Carpenter? I forget. All right. Sarah Carpenter, I think. That's not it. No, that's not her name. What's her fucking name? Sarah.
No.
Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, Sabrina Carpenter. All right.
Like the most famous artist in the planet right now. He's like, oh, who's this person?
What's the wet song? Wait, Sarah. All right, hold on. Sarah Carpenter songs. Please. No, on my way. No nonsense. Looking at me. I don't know which one it is. All right, wait. Sarah Carpenter songs. Relax. This is just a stupid live stream. I'm literally at my windowsill. There's no pressure doing this. So let me take my time and figure this out. Sarah Carpenter songs.
You can cut it there.
I giving himself a little pep talk there.
Yeah, who's he talking to?
Yeah. Why am I freaking out? Why am I freaking out? No one cares. No one's watching. No one's paying attention. Adam's not going to clip this. It's not a big deal.
You see the city back there?
Yeah.
The screen's not a mirror. He thinks he's looking at himself and talking to himself, but we're all watching it. So
that was evidence, by the way, I want to point out. That was evidence of what Anthony has always said, is that Opie refuses to do a real show format so that he can give himself an out when no one's paying attention and nobody cares. And now it's been going on for years, so there's really no excuse for it. Mm-hmm. And, the fact that Opie has said he would beat Joe Rogan if he tried.
Right.
And he could do all these things. He's one of the top 5 podcasts. I won't let this go. He's a top 5 podcaster in the world. So only 4 other people who can do it as well as he does it. But he gives himself this out where he's just like, guys, am I stumbling and stuttering and I'm not prepared? I don't even know who Sabrina Carpenter is. Sure. But look at me. I'm just kind of sitting in a room in my apartment. So Not really trying. You got to give me a pass on that.
That's
I'm
what
an asshole.
acting students say on the first day of class when they didn't work on it. If I never really try, you can't really make fun of me. And if I did try, boy, you wouldn't even be able to take it, but we'll never find out.
Yeah. One of these days I'm going to try to learn guitar. I promise. Swear to God.
And I'm going to be better than you when I learn.
Damn it.
Don't you worry. So he finds these lyrics, and I'm surprised. He's shocked by them.
Lyrics. Okay. All right. This is what the kids are listening to today. The song is called Tears by Sabrina Carpenter. This is what I have to listen to when I'm driving home from the beach with my two kids in the back. And me and my wife just look at each other like, we're in it. Two teenagers. Are you kidding me? My son is sitting there 6'7", 6'7". And then my daughter's cranking out Sabrina Carpenter Tears. And the lyrics are, I get wet at the thought of you. Being a responsible guy, treating me like you're supposed to do. Tears run down my thighs. Whatever happened to love me do?
Oh, Jesus, Opie. We come into 1964.
Right, let me snatch another tenor. Oh no, I can't snatch another tenor.
You can cut it.
Kill the Batman. Yeah.
Whatever happened to Love Me Do? Fuck.
Why are they driving back from the beach when they live at the beach?
Oh, remember he spent a long weekend there because the kids had the day off school on Friday. So he's like, well, if we got a day off, I got to go to stay at the beach house.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Does he understand that Love Me Do is actually dirtier than what he just read? Like, Love Me Do is about fucking. Yeah. She said, I want a responsible guy to treat me nice.
But it also gets her pussy really wet, though.
She did sneak that in there, but I was not expecting to be about, a responsible person. Where the tears fall, I don't know if the kids even noticed. It seemed a little old man-y to me. But
yeah, I agree.
In this next one, he's really going to let you inside the creative mind of an artist.
All right, I'm going to go. That was it for today, I guess. Nice and easy. Listen to me. I like doing these live streams, but just subscribe to Opie Radio, please. Even if you watch this whole thing, and then download today's episode. Let it play in the background. I don't give a crap, especially if you already heard everything, because that's how I make my money these days. I make a few shekels doing a live stream, little pocket money, but my livelihood depends on you subscribing to the Opie Radio podcast, downloading episodes, and letting them play. Push play and walk away. That's my slogan. I don't give a shit if you listen to any of this, but definitely push play and walk away so I get the ka-ching when the commercials play. That would be a big help, okay? If you gave me a few bucks, thank you very much. If you hit the like, thank you very much. Hit the like on the way out. That's cool too, right? All right? All right? Where's Ron? Ron will be on tomorrow. Ron's doing a lot of these with me these days, so he'll be on tomorrow, okay? All right, guys. I guess that's it. It's always awkward. Yeah, I should just end.
Good stuff. All right.
It's painful, right? It's like it takes time away you're never going to have back.
I just wonder about the iHeart connection that he has, if that's still going on. Because he was bragging about how this company was going to sell advertising on his behalf. He'd make more money. And now his whole pitch is, I could put a bunch of ads on my show that no one will ever hear, but I'll make money from it. If I'm his partner in this, I'm the ad sales team. Not real thrilled with that.
Yeah.
Demeanor.
Press play, walk away.
Yeah.
Not a good slogan.
Right. I'm not really all that happy about the host of the show saying, ignore the advertising, don't even listen to it. Just make it seem like someone heard it, so the advertiser has to pay for it. It's kind of shitty.
What is it with Opie and Bill where they need their audience to be bots? They just don't even, please don't enjoy this program. Just pay me and don't listen and don't talk about it. Kind of the opposite of what your dream is when you're growing up and wanting to create stuff.
Yeah. I think it's Opie realizes that his show is garbage. Mm-hmm. And so now he's just begging for, can you just make it look like the numbers are decent so I can have some money and my wife stops nagging me about this dead end thing that I'm doing?
Yeah.
It's pathetic. What he should be doing is trying to put on an entertaining show that people want to listen to. I sometimes promote that we have a audio podcast. We still put it out twice a week, or these podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts. And we take out all the super chats and super tips for you. Ed, the editor, does a great job cleaning it up. And you can just listen to this podcast on Spotify or Apple, wherever you listen to podcasts, and enjoy that. And I don't say, and if you could do me a favor, just download it, let it play with the volume off. Just so I get the credit for the download.
It's like he knows enticing them with some kind of content is not even an option.
Yeah.
It's just do me this solid.
Yeah. No one's buying that open. There's no way your podcast is any good. I know, but hear me out.
He did plug that Ron was going to be on.
That's smart.
So this has turned into a thing.
That is a smart thing to do.
Love it.
And he never plugs Ron's gigs.
Yep.
He'll talk about them afterwards, but he'll never say, go catch him in Astoria at this place at this time. Which is basically
they're embarrassing open mics though. I mean,
who cares?
All right, fair enough.
Who cares? He's not getting paid much.
Right.
But how slow and just funeral-like Opie alone feels, it makes Ron in this next clip feel like he's out of The Simpsons. He's so alive.
I've been doing this for 12 minutes. I started.
I know you've been talking about fucking pieces of. You're talking about toilet paper being rationed in China.
Yeah.
Do we have any viewers left? My question is anybody watching right now?
The numbers went through the roof, and the chat has never been hotter. This is a very fucked up story, Ron.
Oh, I remember now. I remember. Yeah. So before we start, look at the sunlight going right through you. Oh my God! Look at that. Hello,
Ron.
Look at that.
What's going on with you today?
Okay, couple things going on here. Obviously, Ron's still thinking about Anthony's video, where he's going, Opie hates the way he looks, so he's backlighting himself. He's making sure the sun glares right into the camera, so you can't see him. And Ron's picking up on that. But also just the ball busting and the fact that Opie can't riff with that and go on with things like, I know, whatever. What do you got then, man? Wouldn't that be the right reaction? Not, the chat's never been hotter. The views are crushed. It's like, no, Opie, obviously, if Ron's calling out for being boring, you're probably being boring. It's okay. It happens a lot to you.
He can't agree with whatever the person says, just as a rule, and it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
This next one's self-explanatory.
About this.
So one of my big fans, who was originally an Opie and Anthony fan,
yeah,
she's an OG O&A fan,
yeah,
and now she's become an even bigger fan because of me. So we DM each other, and it turns out she's legit. She truly, truly loves you, and I think
I'm not buying it. I feel like Ron's setting Opie up for something here, but all right, let's see where he's going.
It's funny you say that because Opie has the same hesitation.
Yeah,
he doesn't know how to process it.
I think she may have actually formed like a fan club called the non-hating Opie or something like that.
No, for real, we kind of like the guy.
What?
The name
Even
of the
he doesn't
club.
believe it.
No, seriously, guys, he's all right.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So anyways,
just wonderful.
She apparently there's some Christmas animated thing with you and Anthony and some guy named Ron Bennington, and she said Opie would love it. So what do you think?
Why is Ron screaming into my eardrums right now?
I don't know.
Doesn't he have neighbors and shit? Isn't the ceiling like paper thin? That's why all the water came through it. He needs to calm the fuck down. Okay, so he's talking about O&A and Ron Bennington. Now, he might be talking about the last interview they did with Ron Bennington, where they lied and said they were good buddies. They had gone through some tough patches, but now they're getting along great. And then we found out months later that they hated each other's guts.
Ron, all right. Now I got to look this up.
Snap out of it, Opie.
No, it's not snap out of it. You came in like I don't know where your head is at today.
Opie, I had to sit on the sideline for 7 more minutes.
No,
about your toilet paper.
All right. Yeah. So Ron shot of the cannon right here. He was getting so frustrated going, put me on, Opie, put me on. You're dying. We're dying right now. Come on, get me in. Yeah, put me in, coach. Come on. Tag me. He's like the wrestler, the tag team just going, come on, man. You're going to get pinned. All right. Can I pause it there? Do we need to watch any more of that clip?
No, the only thing of interest is that Opie pulls up the text that Ron sent him about this, and in the text he said, Opie, one of your fans. And when he started, he described it as, Opie, one of my fans. But he knows when he's talking to him on text, to get him into it, it has to be one of Opie's fans. So he changes it to that, and it works, and now Opie plays the video.
Perfect. Yeah, he even said, one of my big fans, who's a big fan of yours, by the way.
Of course.
He had to say that.
He knows you have to do that in front of the king.
Look, it's Mr. B.
Line up, you little bastards.
Mr. Ronnie B.
All right, pipe down.
Tell us a story.
Let's talk business. To hear the magic, you gotta give a little magic in return. I'm talking $10 a pop, kiddos. Cough it up. That's the spirit. $10 each. $10 ain't asking much, you little rube.
I don't have any.
This ain't a free show.
Oh, come on.
Man, I wish Fezzi was here. Okay, fine. You can owe me the cash later. It is the holiday season after all. Just go get it from your mother's purse. Gather round, kids. This time of year always reminds me of the good old days. And all my old buddies who I haven't seen in a while. I'm going to tell you kids the story of the two dumbest people that I've ever met in my entire life. And you interrupt me again, I'll kick you right in your little teeth. This is the story of Opie and Anthony. But it all started one dark night.
This doesn't seem to be a compliment, I have to say. I don't know that Opie's going to like this.
On Long Island.
You know Greaseman and Howard and Wolfman and Iman.
I've never seen this before.
And Kasem and Art Bell and Lycus. But do you know the most stupidest duo of all?
Uh-oh. I think Rob might have stepped in it right here. So we're going to have a good sense of humor about this?
What do you think? You think he's going to appreciate it? Or
I don't think he's going to love it. That he's going to be like, why would you bring this on, Ron? He's going to be upset about it, I bet.
I'll tell you, he is just like John. He just gets excited seeing his face.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's just happy about
it. And Howard Stern was mentioned, and Greaseman, and he's in the same conversations. That's neat.
And this will be a theme coming up where you're going to see that people kind of make fun of Opie now in ways that he doesn't quite appreciate. Because now Opie is officially Rob Saul. He's hit that level. Uh-oh. And when people ask him normal questions, like this next one, Ron asked him, where's your mother from? She's from Astoria, right? That's where I live. Watch what happens here.
Was your mother, where exactly did your mother grow up in Astoria?
I don't know. Literally
really don't know. Like, you don't know her house?
I know where. I know her. I know her mom lived in this brick house.
Wait a minute. I live in a brick house in Astoria. Uh-oh.
And it had a backyard. And I swear, my mom's mom, I don't even call her my grandma, was a complete nightmare. Complete nightmare. And
your grandmother was a complete nightmare?
I never considered her my grandma. And coincidentally, we called her Aunt B. For her, the B because of her last name. I never called her grandma. When she came and visited, we hid from her. She was a bitch.
Hold on, what'd she do? What did she do to you? What would your grandmother do to you that was so horrible?
She didn't do anything to me. She sued my mom.
I mean, that started with a question of where's your mom from?
Yeah.
And that quickly turned into her mom was a fucking asshole.
Grandma sued mom.
And Ron picked up on that very quickly. He's like, okay, what's going on here? What's the underlying issue that you're working through in your head right now? Because you're not happy about this.
It continues, and Ron picks up on everything.
Okay.
Yeah, she was a terrible person, Ron. So
for what?
My mom and dad had 7 kids because of the Catholic Church. Here's the backstory, right? The Catholic Church said, hey, you have to keep having kids, no birth control. And obviously my mom's math sucked, so she couldn't figure it out. So she kept popping out kids. And I got to a point where she called up Our Lady Queen of Martyrs out there on Long Island and screamed at Father Colligan and said, you people made me have all these kids. Now I need some goddamn help. And she said the goddamn. And he said, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, come on by. We might have a couple free coats. We might have some canned goods. Come on by. I'll try to help a little bit. So then they were in a tough spot. I grew up in extremely poor, extremely. And my mom and dad desperately needed help, so they borrowed money from my Aunt B, a.k.a., as you would say, Grandma.
Yeah, we're following, Opie. That's fine. Wow, he knows the conversations that we're having. That's interesting. What words they used. He seems like bitter about this. He seems upset about it.
He's also telling this very strange, unique story as if, like, tale as old as time. We've all been through this. Like, why are you dragging this out of me when he's not really? Opie needs someone to talk to.
What was the math part of that? You looked confused by that.
Yeah.
She got knocked up because she didn't understand how math works?
Right.
Yeah. That's why she couldn't stop having kids, because she's famously bad at math. He has no questions about any. He just accepts this story like Ron has.
Crazy. All right.
Thankfully, a lot of follow-ups. Opie has none as this continues.
So your family borrowed money from Aunt B to get by.
Right.
How much we talking?
It was it was a decent number. She had it, no problem.
Right.
And she didn't need it. And
my
parents weren't paying her back fast enough. As kids are crawling around the fucking living room, they weren't paying it back fast enough. So my Aunt B famously sued my mom.
Okay. Opie's a multimillionaire. He doesn't realize that you can't just like give money away and never expect to get it back when it's a loan. I can't believe he doesn't have more empathy for this situation. Can you believe that? Money was given knowing that it'd be paid back, and then it wasn't, and so she had to get the legal system involved. Yeah, it happens all the time. That's how not paying your debts works.
She was in his life until he was 10, and he just believes this story.
Yeah, that's crazy. She didn't even need the money. What? Why were you guys so poor? None of this makes any sense.
Yeah.
When my older brother was my guardian, and we lived in Orlando, we found out that that's where my father's estranged father lived. And we knew they didn't talk, but we found the address. We went out there. We met with Grandpa. Then the next time my father came to visit, we reunited them. I still can't remember why they weren't talking or what it was. But at some point, you just kind of question these things, and you want to look into it for yourself. He's like, she had the money. She didn't need it. End of story.
Yeah.
My mom was bad at math, so she had a lot of kids that she resented. What's the problem?
None of this makes any sense.
No. And what he explains is that he never spoke to his grandma again. She went off. She was dead to the family. It was his mom's job, and she's heroic for doing this, keeping her from them until one day she randomly says, "Hey, Opie, do you want to go see Grandma?"
Wow.
Yeah, she was dying in the hospital. So, my mom's like, well, I'm going to go see my mom in the hospital, And I go, Mom, I'll go with you. Just to support my mom. I didn't give a crap about this lady whatsoever. So I go to the hospital, and she's now in a bed all just dying and shit, right? She's not a tough broad anymore. And she takes one look at me. And I guess when I was a kid, she used to call me Precious. You're looking at Precious. I'm Precious. And she goes, Precious? Is that you? And she's dying in her bed. Guess what I did, Ron? I ask you, what do you think I did in that situation? Precious, is that you? Meaning she's now seeing me as a more of a as an adult, probably in my almost mid-20s. Haven't seen her in at least 10 years. What do you think I said to her, Ron?
I don't think you said anything to her. I think you put a pillow over his face and you went, "You motherfucker!" No.
Is that your answer?
It's as good answer as you're going to get.
I don't know. What'd you say? No, my answer is I think you put a pillow over her face.
Yes. Yes.
I like that. I like that answer.
That's the answer.
I like that answer. I turned to my mom and I said, basically, these aren't the exact words, but, because it's been many years. But I basically said, do what you have to do. I'll be in the car. And I walked out. I never acknowledged that she said, Precious, is that you? I walked out.
On a dying woman?
Yeah, on a dying woman. She was a nightmare. We used to go to her house, right?
You couldn't on her deathbed?
Yeah, I did, Ron.
You couldn't say something nice?
No, I didn't have to, Ron. She wasn't part of my life.
It was a term of endearment. You didn't have to go.
No.
None of that makes Opie look like the good guy.
No.
He's like a piece of shit person from that story.
Was he trying to be a tough guy, or
that's so bizarre?
Why did you go at all?
He flicked the cigarette, not today, and then he walked out, let her die, and then just off into the sunset.
Also, this whole thing where he's like, no, Ron, what do you think I did? Come on, I need a serious answer this time. That seemed like a jokey answer. Oh, no, it's actually worse than putting a pillow over her head. I turned my back and never talked to her again and let her die.
And then his explanation, why would I ever be nice to her? She wasn't a part of my life. Fuck those people.
Yeah, you know all the money that you guys had? Because your parents didn't make any money. That's from her, dummy. That's a wild
I don't even
story.
know what you do, Grandma. I don't watch your show. We were never friends, Grandma.
Right, yeah, he's treating Grandma like it's Anthony or something.
And it really shows you how he treats the people that are important in his life. This is fucking him up, and he is dangerously getting into psychotic territory here. He, If you felt bad for him in that last segment at all, you don't have to, because maybe he just made all this shit up. Who knows?
I might be getting some of this stuff messed up because I feel like my Aunt B lived in Astoria.
Yeah, we started off in Maine.
I said that. Wait, so then why am I saying my dad? Did they? I don't know.
You're saying your dad had a fish market in Astoria. No, because I was like, well, your mother lives on a beach house.
Astoria too, but my dad had Flushing roots. Oh my God, I gotta like brush up on some of this stuff.
Stop it.
Anyway, listen. So I would go to my Aunt B's house.
Why is he so passionate about this? I mean, he has no idea what he's talking about.
Because Ron is on to him. He keeps saying, I grew up extremely poor. And what Ron is catching up on is, wait, your grandmother lived in a beach house? Wait, your father owned a fish market in Astoria? So now he's just jumbling it all up so he can't do the research and find it out. He starts trying to find the fish market. He's like, where was the fish market? I'm in Astoria. Tell me.
Wow.
My uncle had an optometrist shop in the Flatiron building. I can show you exactly where it was, where it is. I used to spend time there. It's in all the... Like, he knows. He doesn't want him to find out because he's going to find out that he was born into privilege, not into extremely poor.
No, it's the Catholic Church's fault. They didn't have any money. And so they had to get some money from that dumb bitch Aunt B, who wanted her money back after it was due.
My precious.
Precious.
It's always tough to feel bad for people who are poor, but their immediate relatives that they have access to are fabulously wealthy with money to burn.
Yeah. It's almost like they fucked up somewhere along the way.
So in this next one, we have to guess the fear that stayed with Opie all of these years and that triggers him whenever he sees it because it reminds him of Grandma.
One thing.
That's common in Astoria that people have in their backyard?
I don't know. I mean, it's a common thing in general, sure.
I'm going to go with a scarecrow.
A scarecrow. This guy got it. Wait, not a dildo bike.
A dildo bike?
No, that's not.
I don't even know what that is. What's that, one of those like old things?
You just take the seat off. Come on. You're a rookie. All right.
So what was it?
A dead body.
Stop it.
Okay, so Opie's fear from that time period is finding a dead body in the backyard.
He's making a joke. I could have just left it there and let us all think what we want, but he reveals his actual fear in the next one. But that it does show you he's thinking of us.
The only thing she had in her backyard was a bird bath.
Oh, I did get it.
Yeah, you did get it. How'd you get it?
Because it's kind of common here. Like people have fucking like in Astoria where I live on 37th Street.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say 10% of the houses have some sort of bird bath in the front or back.
It was
and it's the same house that I'll remind everybody. I live directly across the street from the house from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
So when they showed George Costanza's parents' house in Queens, this is where I live.
Okay, thank you for doxing yourself, Ron.
Yeah, that's enough, Ron. Come on. I know you got a lot of fans now. You're feeling like you're on top of the world. People just want to hand you gifts and stuff, but be careful.
But real quick, I think I came to the conclusion as to why Opie hates WATP, and it has nothing to do with the podcast.
Oh, that's interesting.
And here's the other thing that triggers you.
What?
Look at my paneling.
And wood paneling, because we had that in our living room.
It's the trifecta of you sucking your thumb, going, can someone please call my wife and tell her to pick me up?
All right, Ron, I got to go.
The wood paneling does trigger a lot of people for some reason. Kind of makes sense now.
You can skip right to 14, where Ron ties it all back to the top.
Well, I'm almost close to wrapping up already, Rod, and you haven't done shit.
You know, I timed it. You went 17 minutes on Chinese toilet paper. I'm surprised they didn't pull us off the air.
There's no air to pull us off. There's a reason we're not getting the big job offers. I go, Ron, jump right in. 7 minutes later, you pop in, you're
7.
Where am
Excuse
I?
me.
I don't know what's going on.
Excuse me. Well,
and then you think some weird tangent about something that the ONA universe is doing right now.
By the way, because of me, the Opie and Ronnie show started off with a fucking grand slam walk-off home run. That animated video was actually really fucking good. I've never seen it before. And the woman, I know the woman's going nuts because she's I think Opie would like it.
It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And, it is. And I look forward to more on that. Okay? All right?
Ron, give me your man card. You can't start off with a walk-off home run. That's not how walk-off home runs work, asshole. Come here. Give me that. The fuck's he talking about? But Ron is good, though. He knows to bring it back to, remember how we started the show? We had this thing going. You were sucking, and then I brought it. Things got good when I was on the show. Ron's constantly trying to reinforce that he's the most important part of the show to Opie, and Opie won't give him any of that. Opie's like, no, the Chinese toilet paper thing was killing it. I could have done another 20 minutes on that. Would have been fine.
It's a fun push and pull, and then the chat ends up getting the last word in, 15.
It's 11:11. The portal's open. This is when you can manifest stuff. What you and I are doing right now is as good, I believe, as anybody. This is it's entertaining and it is insightful.
And you're going to get Trump on the show soon to interview him. We learned about that the last episode of WATP. So I love that Ron thinks that he's doing a good job.
And they talk about it a lot.
It's hilarious. This is as good a podcast as there is. Yep. It's great.
Top 5.
This is good. And and on 11/11, I carried you. The guy's right. It's right. I carried you on a very spiritual day.
What'd you say? Say it again. What?
What?
What'd you just say? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you're going to cut me off now.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't cut me off?
No, I wouldn't.
He's on to him. I like that. He's on to him now. That was actually a Jim Norton move to be like, oh, no, say that again. I'm sorry. We just didn't hear it. And get people to repeat the same thing over and over again.
It's funny every time. And just in case you're curious, during all of those shows, there's no mattress talk. So someone is making it clear that we don't want to hear about the mattress anymore.
No more
so Ron
mattress
took matters
talk.
into his own hands. And Ron posted this on his Instagram just the other day.
So hard to say goodbye.
So he's playing Boys to Men, and the show's his old, disgusting mattress. I'm going to miss you, my friend, it says. He has thrown that away.
Ugh.
That's gross.
Did he sleep inside of it?
That's gross.
Yeah. I think the reason why that mattress is so wet is because Ron was...
masturbate?
That'd be my guess.
Yeah. That's what that's from.
You want to fast forward to today's show? You got some clips from this morning's show.
Sure, we could do one or two of them real fast. The first one, just right in.
Let me see if you can figure this out. What's the acronym for that? Adidas. What, as kids, what would we say? What's the acronym?
I forgot. I forgot. I used to know this.
Come on.
You're stumping me.
All day long, I dream about sex.
All right. Damn it.
Remember that?
I do that, but it's a little too early.
I didn't know it.
No, it's one of those things I did after you said it.
Yeah, that's called cheating and getting the answer.
Fair enough.
I know it seems like a cheap little nothing, but it's great to see that Opie instinctually lies and that will shit on the other person and cheat.
Oh, so if I was Opie, I'd be just like, there's no L in it.
Yes,
what the fuck are you
we're all
talking about, you
thinking it.
idiots?
Yeah, that was the least of what was going on there.
Opie should know that it's a Korn song, and Opie was spinning the records back then in the 90s, so I feel like he should have known that one.
I think I don't think Opie knows what the term double-edged sword means. Do you guys know what that means?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Check out this
seems,
next
seems
one.
like a good thing, but there's that other side.
Right.
Point out my people, because we got people that love the Trump, we got people that hate the Trump, and that's what I love about what we do every morning. Vincent writes, your take on this is the exact reason for your success, and you're currently being outcasted from mainstream. Double-edged sword. Thank you, Vincent. I've always been punk rock, Ron. That's where the good stuff lies, being punk rock.
You're Sid Vicious.
Yeah. I like spitting on people.
Well, sometimes you spit on yourself. That's the problem.
Right, yeah. That's what Rod's trying to say. Sometimes you stomp on cakes. Sometimes you spit on people. It's pretty punk rock.
Worst enemy.
Yep. Anything with the Stern stuff?
Yeah, it's the same old bit, but I love that Opie thinks he has to get up early in the morning to watch and listen to Howard Stern.
Right.
Like he actually says that as if it's not just all day.
That's so dumb.
So it makes me wonder if he's lying.
I dropped my daughter off, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see what Howard Stern's up to. This Howard Stern. I don't focus on the low-level podcasters, even if they're doing better than me. Good for you. I don't focus on you guys. There's nothing going on there, and none of you guys are gonna break through and become big stars. I like to focus on the real players in this business. And Howard Stern, love him or hate him, he's still one of the players. I tune him in. Dude, I couldn't believe how boring it was. Low energy, long pauses, dead air. I actually, at one point, no one was talking for about 10 seconds. If you're not talking and you let 10 seconds go by without talking, you don't deserve to do this. And so all of a sudden, no one was talking. I literally went old school and hit my dashboard. Like, is there something wrong with my radio?
Yeah, Howard Stern stinks now. It'll be good stuff. What if he would pull a clip or something to play for us to demonstrate how bad the show is? Maybe that would be a little more entertaining than him just ranting and raving. I like that he knew that, Howard Stern stinks now, but he's still one of the major players. I won't listen to these low-level podcasters. Like, you don't want to listen to something that's entertaining and good? People are putting effort in and doing a good job with it?
Well, it's apples and oranges because Howard doesn't have a podcast.
He does not. Howard's confused about that, but yes, he does not have a podcast. It is a radio show still.
How can one man rant about all the big corporations swooping up podcasts and not giving the little guy like him a break and blaming his failure on that, while at the same time shitting on people he thinks are less than him and saying you're never going to make it, no one's going to help you, don't try?
Yeah, that's a lot of insecurity, I think, is what we're seeing here.
That's exactly what that is. And if you think he hated Amy Poehler, wait till you hear how he feels about the Kelsey brothers coming into podcasting.
Oh, no.
Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I can't take it anymore. I've been blackballed. I burned a few bridges.
The Kelsey brothers are taking over the podcast world.
But I also said that I don't mean any of this. I listen to Howard.
You've been doing this for 30
back
years.
to school. He's boring as fuck. That's why when people try to say this sucks, I laugh at them because I'm like, hey, if you want things that suck, I can give you a whole fucking list, and it's a whole bunch of people on regular giant fucking platforms. And these Kelsey brothers, I can podcast. Oh, you can podcast, can you?
They've taken over the world.
Dude, it's like I said this a million
maybe they're just talented.
times. A million times. You know, the chubby one is.
Do you hear what Ron said? He goes, maybe they're just talented.
Yeah.
And Opie cannot hear that. No. It's got to be a fluke. There's got to be a specific reason for it. It's a conspiracy.
But he's such a pushover. Opie has no backbone. Listen to him.
Yeah.
Not bad. The chubby one. And then the other one
that guy. Very sharp.
And the other one that's going to, be kicked to the curb as soon as his football career is over. He stinks at this.
Yeah, but he likes the other one.
Yeah, that's interesting.
He likes the other brother.
He likes Jason Kelsey, not Travis. Okay.
My point. They don't belong here. Well, yeah, that guy's kind of funny.
Right.
What are you? maybe you're just angry, Opie. And I think he realizes this, and he completely shifts gears and tries the charm offensive to get his old job back in this last clip.
And we should go. I should call up stupid Scott Greenstein and tell him, wake the fuck up. I got a show for you. I'll actually show prep if you fucking rehire me, you asshole. Maybe that's not going to work. But anyway,
I'll actually show prep. Wow, I hope E-Rock is watching. I'm not watching the chat right now, but imagine that Opie actually does get the call and like, yeah, Opie, we've been seeing that you're able to censor yourself. We think you're ready for this. You ready to do a show where you show prep? I was like, no deal. There's no way Opie would
go
screw.
We noticed you've been getting up early every morning consistently, and you know, that looks good to us.
The only thing we need from you is show prep.
Screw.
I love that that's what Opie's thought. He's like, that's what's stopping him from getting hired. It's one of the things. Yeah. I'm sure. Your laziness, your lack of drive. Yeah. It's probably
he really thought he was a woman at the side of the road just hiking up her skirt just a little bit, showing a little leg, and they're all going to come running.
You want to see my ankle a little bit?
The downward spiral continues.
I love it. Thank you for covering that, Adam. Fantastic job.
Who are these podcasts?